Weird lies. Lies that are weird. Just a bunch of weird lies. Did you know that people are doing weird lies on Snapchat? I don't think you're allowed to do lies on the internet. I know nobody ever reads terms and conditions, but that's it. You're not allowed to be doing that. Yet I have found some weird liars doing weird lies on Snapchat, and I'm gonna show them to you. They make me feel uncomfortable, and I feel like it's my duty to pass those savings on to you. Now, a little bit about me is that I'm an old man. I used to be a young man, but now at 35, I'm objectively the oldest person that's ever lived. And when Snapchat came out in 2011, I remember registering into my brain, okay, you could send pictures to people that will disappear. That'll be used for boobies and peepees and nothing else probably. I kind of assumed the novelty of that would wear off pretty quickly and the app would die a quick death and be replaced by some, Facebook doing the same thing. But here we are in the year 2024 of our Lord and Savior, my cat Eddie Redmayne. It is apparently the 5th most popular messaging app and has 800 million users. I'm vaguely aware that young people ask each other for their snaps in a flirtatious way. There's something called a snap streak where that means something. Presumably. This app not only still exists, but is thriving 13 years into its existence. This app's old enough for Drake to slide into its DMs and be like, you're so much more mature than the other apps. So I decided to put on my old man glasses and increase my font size and go see what's going on Snapchat. And what I discovered was something that I guarantee nobody has ever seen. It has its own TikTok, YouTube short, Instagram reel style thing called Spotlight for vertical videos that you swipe up infinitely. I went on to spend an hour of my life scrolling through it, and I am so much dumber for having done that. That hour made me forget math. I can't calculate tips at restaurants anymore. I'm either over tipping or under tipping, but there's no way I'm getting it right. Here's one of the first clips that I saw just to wet your whistle before we get into the weird lies that I mentioned. Here's a guy doing a stunt that's pretty cool. What's nice is that this guy included a tiny version of himself reacting so minimally that I thought it was a still picture until he blinked. And then... Hey, why'd you lick the building? Hanging from the building was impressive enough. I don't know if you needed to lick the building. I don't know if you needed to do that part. I also like that there's absolutely no reaction to the licking from borderline JPEG reactor guy here. Almost like he wasn't even filming himself watching that actual clip. We're already dipping our toes into the deception pool here. And he just disappears, by the way. He doesn't even stick around to the end. So maybe he was watching it and he saw the lick and he was like, you know what? Why am I even doing this with my day? Here's a guy whose whole thing seems to be standing next to his TV and barely interacting with other people's videos. The concept being, hey, what if she was doing that to me? Wouldn't that kind of be a fun twist if it was me? What if me was interacting? I'm good at internet. Then I started getting a lot of weird Gummy related videos. Now, Snapchat says that on Spotlight they use different algorithms that talk to each other, which improve the more you use their services. Since I've not used these services before, that means they're kind of just throwing things at me to see what sticks, and what they think is going to stick next is Gummy. I agree that probably physically a Gummy would stick to me if you threw it hard enough, but I don't know if this content is targeted well at me. I got multiple videos from this account where the whole thing, as far as I can tell, is that this woman is a prisoner and she wants to steal different candies from the guard. Sometimes she does that by boiling and melting gummies right in front of him while he's sleeping. Sometimes she'll defy gravity to send chocolates into the vents. Sometimes she pretends to break all her teeth to steal his bowl of lollipops. And I gotta say, prison does not seem as bad as they make it out to be in movies and TV. It's mostly candy related shenanigans. They say when you go to prison, you're supposed to find the biggest guy and knock him out. And now I know that is so you could check his pockets for gummy bears. Anyway, then the Gummy algorithm started to morph into, hey, do you also like liars? Do you like things that are fake and also not true? Here's a girl that claims if you put a little gummy bear in some salt water and refrigerate it overnight, that'll turn into a giant gummy bear. And when I saw that, I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if that's how things work. And turns out she wasn't even the creator of the video I was watching, because it kept going and this guy showed up. And he goes on to do the thing we just saw, but explain it, because you can't, how could you have understood what was happening just by watching it with your eyes?
Okay, first we gotta fill a pan up with water. All right, fill it up with some water.
This guy swoops in and does like described video for the visually impaired, but just for the visually okay. And I think that's a helpful service. And you might be thinking, well, that doesn't sound like such a terrible video. He saw a lie thing and then he tried it out to show that, no, you can't do that because that's not how things work. That way people won't waste their time trying to do this. And that's not what this video is.
All right, totally forgot about it. It's been about 2 days. Let's go check on the gummy bear. All right, here it is. What the heck?
You telling me you haven't opened your fridge in 2 days? Or you did and you didn't notice the giant gummy bear? Which now has a belly button and a sculpted face design, by the way, that it didn't have when it was a tiny Haribo bear. And this seems to be a thing that this guy specializes in, because here's another video of his.
This girl put an egg inside of a cup, filled it with Coke. After 24 hours, it came out looking like this. Today we're gonna try that. Let's see if we can make some squishy eggs. No way, it actually worked.
I am kind of fascinated by this guy because it's always a little weird for me to explain to people that I make videos on the internet for a living. Not everybody gets it. You got to break it down a little bit. It can be a little weird, but can you imagine this guy? And so yeah, I'm hoping to make partner by the end of next year, but we'll see. And what do you do? I make these videos where I say if you put a banana with some baking soda in the freezer for 3 days, it'll turn into a big yellow gummy worm. But I'm lying, and I did not come up with that concept. Well, okay. I guess because I watched those videos all the way through, the Snapchat algorithm was now like, okay, this guy's really into weird lies, because then the floodgates opened. Here's one where there was a new fear that was unlocked, because did you know that a USB cable attached to a battery can unlock a car door that maybe wasn't already unlocked? Did you know that this situation actually happened, and it's the first time anyone's thought to do a video about this situation happening on the internet ever? Did you know that if you do some stuff to your nose, that'll make you automatically sneeze, as confirmed by 2 people who are being honest about it? Now, look, obviously these are all pretty innocent lies and nobody's really gonna get hurt. Maybe a kid will eat a salty gummy bear, or another kid will not sneeze. But then some other videos started popping up, and these ones I felt got weirder and darker. So in this one, a soldier is coming home to surprise his pregnant wife, and that's nice. But little does he know that she's not actually pregnant, as displayed by her singing "I Feel Good" and slapping her fake belly. Some great moments include her getting the very basic words wrong. A third unseen person singing along. I guess they couldn't resist. It is a good song.
So good. So good.
And then
I'm like gonna fall down the stairs. The baby's gonna go bye-bye. Yay! Because it's not real.
oh my God. Now I have to say, if this is fake, if this is acting, and I'm not convinced it is, this does have that realness to it. If this is acting, then this army guy character with the army regulation haircut deserves some kind of award, because think how complicated this scene is. This guy is returning from war and he sees that his pregnant wife has been faking the pregnancy. That is an intense setup for an actor, and I gotta say, he knocks it out of the park.
That's extremely out of pocket.
That was so out of pocket. He's right. Now, I guess because I watched that entire video, the Snapchat algorithm was like, yeah, you like fake soldiers lying about stuff? You like that? You like the fake soldiers? Here's a video that popped up of a soldier alone on his birthday. Well, he's not alone. Somebody's filming him with a cake, but his wife has a surprise for him. And the timing could not be better, because he's about to spill his heart out to his friend.
You know, we've been trying for over a year now. Oh, the time zone difference, and she's working nights, but we're trying to save up 5 EF, and it's the same wish every birthday is just, I wish we'd get pregnant.
They've been trying real hard to have a kid, and it's been tough because he's always deployed and she's working long hours at the hospital just to be able to afford IVF, and she can't be there on his birthday. The video builds up for about 3 minutes about how sad this situation is for this guy, but she's standing behind him and all his dreams are about to come true, so let's see the reaction.
No way Really? The iPhone? You're kidding me.
Oh, they got him an iPhone. That's nice.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. You know, it's been really hard to contact you guys.
I didn't cut anything. That's how that ended. So I went to check their page, which I suspect is what they wanted me to do. And, oh boy. Here's that same video concept, but with a dude where I guess his brother is back from war now, and he gets another iPhone. I guess he lost the other one. Here he is coming home this time, and they're gonna do the Polaroid picture reveal thing again, but we don't see the reaction. Here he is surprising a kid for her birthday with the Polaroid concept. You'd think this family would start catching on to the Polaroid reveal thing. Like if someone took a Polaroid picture of them, they'd maybe check behind them. I'm blocking the kids' faces, by the way. They don't do that. Hey, this girl got an iPhone. That's pretty cool. And it looks like they're gonna reveal something to her on a Polaroid photo, perhaps? I wonder if it's about that army guy in the back. I wonder if that what is the reveal gonna be? Whoa, they gave this girl an iPhone. That's crazy. And I feel like this guy's in the army, but his uniform is at the cleaners. And it looks like they took a Polaroid of something. Oh my God, she got another iPhone. This family's rolling in iPhones. And that guy's back from the war again. Whoa, whoa, what did they get her as a gift? Oh my God, she got an iPhone, and now this guy's back from war. I'm starting to suspect these are staged. Now, you may be wondering, why do this? Why make all this extremely repetitive, easily disprovable content? Well, it turns out there is an incentive because Snapchat does give people money when they get, I don't know, lots of views. And young, dare I say, gullible, easily influenced young folks make up a massive chunk of the people going on Snapchat. I'm guessing they're sending snaps to each other, and then as they're waiting to be answered, they flip over to this Discover or Spotlight thing, and you gotta grab their attention fast. So what are you supposed to do if not lie about things, or make colorful gummy bear videos, or climb the tallest building you can find and make out with it a little bit? As a person who makes a living doing internet videos, like, I get it. I get that you gotta work hard and whatnot, but I cannot imagine that the people churning these weird videos out are creatively fulfilled in any way. Sure, maybe you make a couple of bucks, but is that worth selling your soul? I mean, I don't even know how much Snapchat creators make. Anyways, $10,000? Today we're putting a salty iPhone in the fridge to see if it turns to Jell-O. Hi there, hello. Please hit that subscribe button. I am a disembodied head, so you can trust me. You can trust me.